Today we're going to be creating an AI research agent powered by Gemini. We're going to be using Gemini as the brain of it. It's free, no payment, and it's pretty cool. Okay, and we're going to be creating a Streamlit web app. Okay, and then I'll give you a little demo of this project. So then, for example, let's say who is Elon Musk? Who is Elon Musk? Okay, and then click submit. It'll be researching as a code. We're going to be using Wikipedia, DuckDuckGo search, and also Google search. See, it is all about the text of it and a video of it. Cool. We're also going to be using YouTube API for this project, so how the cool video will come up. And let's get into it. I am in Visual Studio Code editor. I chose this thing because it's very suitable for this project. It's free to download and also has lots of customable languages. See, all these languages. See, I have installed Python and things. And yeah, let's start with the files and folders. So we'll start by creating a .env file. Here we'll put all the credentials. Another file called require eMonth.txt. Here we'll put all our credentials. A data.json file. Here every time it researches, it gives us the data of it. We'll do a folder source. Inside the source folder, we'll put a research agent.py. Oopsies. Search agent.py. Okay. And then if you're wondering how to open a folder, if you go on the top here and it says file right there, and then if you scroll all the way down, you'll see open folder. If you click on that, this folder will come up, and then you can choose it in your desktop. For now, I have gone to my AI agents and choose the research agent tutorial. Click on that and go all the way down here and click select folder. And now you're here. Let's start with the env file. So we'll start off with the Gemini API key, the brain API key equal, key equals, and if you go all the way to your browser, here, click on the web browser and write in Gemini API key, and it's the top one that says Google AI Studio. And you come here. If you look on the top, it says create the API key or get API key. Click create API key, and then it says search for Google project. I've been using lots of projects. If you're wondering how to get it, I'll go through this with you guys. If you go in the cloud, Google right there, and it's the first one. And then if you signed in, you can just click the console button. But if you need to sign up, if you click on start free and then went all to the rows, and you'll go to the console automatically. And then here, so if you click on the top on your normal project, click on it and click on the new project. Click on that. Here we'll name the name as Research Agent Tutorial. Okay. And then it's okay if you leave it as no organization. Okay, it's normal. And then you can choose whatever project name you like. But for this tutorial, I'm gonna put Research Agent Tutorial. and then head over down and click create. Okay, now you'll see this notification, and here it'll say select project. If you click on that, you go to straight away to your project, see? Okay, and then if you go down, and then now it is welcome, and then you have created your project. So if you go back to your Gemini and refresh it, and I go back to the create API key, click on that, click on it, see my research agent tutorial right there as the project I created in earlier. Okay, click on the create API key in existing project and generate the API key. Once it is generated, keep the API key somewhere secure because you never can come back here. Click on the copy button over here, close it down, go to your Visual Studio and paste it there. Your next one is going to be the Google API key. If you go all the way back to your browser and go to the Google Cloud, if you click on the APIs and services, and the enabled APIs and services, click on the enable APIs and services button, search in the custom search API. It'll be this one. This is a Google API key. The APIs are of it is Google, and there'll be an enable button. Click on that. And then you go back here. Okay. So then to try this API key, if you go to the credentials and click on create credential and create API key, it will be creating the API key for the enabled. And then copy it. As I said, keep it somewhere secured. Copy it, close it, go back to your project and paste it. The next one is going to be the Google CSE ID, Custom Search Engine ID. So this is easy. It's just the ID to get into your search engine. The Google API key is the API key to get secured of it. Basically, if you go here and write in programmable search engine by Google, click on it, and on the top it says get started, and then if you want to create a engine, click on the add, name it. I'm gonna put research agent tutorial. Okay. Okay. Click search the entire web. Click on image search and save search. And I click I'm not a robot. Okay. And click create. It has created your engine. And now if you click on customize, in the basics box, you go to the search engine ID, and here's the ID. This one you don't need to secure because it is automatically in this what do you call it, engine, but it is just best to secure it. Click copy, go back to your IDE and paste it there. The next one is going to be the YouTube API key equal to the API key. If you go back here and click on the API services, this time you go to the enabled APIs and services, click this button over here, type in YouTube, and then he'll be here, YouTube Data API version 3, click enable here. once it is once it is enabled, go to the credentials right here. Click on create credentials and create API key. And then secure this. Make sure the YouTube API key and the Google API key are completely different. We don't want them to be same. Copy it, close it, head back to your editor and paste it here. As the last one, it is optional. It's right here. It's the Google application credentials. I got it from what do you call my documents, and this is all the env. If you do Control S, you'll save it. So this is all the credentials. The next thing you have to do is go to the requirements.txt. Here we'll be installing all our requirements. So we'll start by Streamlit, the web app. LangChain, this is the one we're going to be using for our agent. We're going to be using Gemini, so it'll be LangChain slash Google slash Gen AI. Next one will be Duck Go search, and then Wikipedia, the search engines. It's the Google API, Python client, and then here's a Google auth slash HTTP lab 2, and just the python.env. By the way, if you're wondering how I'm getting this autocomplete, if you head over to the extensions button right here, it'll be this one. Click on it, and on top, writing Copilot. It'll be the first one. It says GitHub Copilot. I have installed it, so it says uninstall or disable. For you guys, it'll be a button right here and click install. Now back to your project. This is all the requirements. If you Control S to save it, do Control Shift P and click on Python Create Terminal. Just write in Python Create Terminal. It'll be here. Click on it, and then this will come. If you do, let's create a virtual environment. So you do Python -m venv, and then the virtual environment name. I'm just gonna put it as venv, or you can make it like project or whatever. But I'm gonna just put it as venv, and then it says click yes on the one that comes, and then you'll see a venv folder here, and then wait until it loads. And then to activate it, just write dot slash the project name of it, the project name slash scripts slash activate. I just put the project name for you guys to make it easier, because my project name is venv, so you can see on the top venv dash scripts, it's dash activate, and then it'll activate and say a green thing here. Now if you clear it up, and then you still have the venv here, write pip install -r requirements.txt. Remember, you write the correct file, or else you might mistake and say error. So I'll see you there when it's all downloaded and loaded. There you go. It all downloaded. It might take a few, like, I don't know, like few seconds or minutes depending on your network. Let's just close this down. Now if you go to your data.json file, here just put normal parameters. If you want, you can put some data inside of it, but I just want the magic happen. And then let's just get into the code, should we? So if you click on source and click on the research agent we have created, let's start with the imports. Import OS, import import JSON, import re from .env, import load.env, import stream lit as st from lang chain dot agents, import the tool the tool the initial live agent and the agent type, and then from lang chain Google Gen AI, import chat with Google Gen AI. We'll do for some nice funness. We'll put some langchain dot memory. Oh, sorry, langchain dot memory. Import conversational buffer memory, and we'll do import Wikipedia, and from DuckDuckGo search for DDG instead of the DuckDuckGo search as DDG. From Google API client discovery build, and the last but not least diff lib import sequence matcher. This is all the imports for this project. It's a lot to say. The JSON for the data JSON, the env file, the web app, the main, the tools, and the sequence matcher. And I'll save the last cool thing at the end, because there's this sequence matcher that will code generate for us. So we'll start by loading the environment variables right there. This basically does is that it loads the nearest env, also checks in this folder, which is the env we have. Okay. We'll verify some variables, so if you put in caps, remember that. Gemini, API key, OS got env, and then next one's going to be Google API key, there you go, Google CSEID, and then the YouTube API key, the last but not least, Google credentials, the OS, okay, there you go, that's all the verify enabled. If not, oh my god, sorry. If not all, if not all, Gemini API key, Google API key, Google CSCID, YouTube API key, but we're not using the Google credentials. Here we'll do street.error, okay, and street.stop. Now we'll do set ADC if provided. Here we'll put if Google credentials this part. The next one is path to data.json, data.json, and then we'll do data slash file equal. No, we don't want this. So then what we'll do is os.path.join our file, which is the what we call the JSON file. Their name, so all correct there, but we don't want this. We want to put in these things. Remember, it is the two quotes, okay? And then you will do the data.json, okay? Now we have to load the data. Load data.json. Def load the data, and then see we'll do try if os.path exist the data file, then with open the JSON file and do return the parameters. Don't want this. Do the exceptions, and this is what we want here. We loaded the data now. Now we have to save the data. Save to data.json. We'll do def save data. There you go. Inside here, we'll put data. Here we'll put a try with open with JSON file. Dump it there. Exceptions, street error, and we have saved the data. Oh, I'm just gonna put this as S. It's more short formed. The next one is we're gonna do the search tool function. Here we'll do this def search the DuckDuckGo. Yep, DuckDuckGo, and then query is equal to a string. Here we'll do a try to ddg equal ddg. There you go. Results equal ddg dot text right there. Add the query, and the max results is 1, not 5. But if you want, you can put 5, whatever number the max results are. But I just choose 1. And then do return. Okay, this -n. Okay, dot join this. It is funny. This, add this too. We don't want the parameters outside, we want it inside. So put it in there. We're gonna do our title, then up here, put here our, and it is body, right? Yep, body. Yep, and then at the end, say for R in results. You'll do except exceptions E, and that's all good. Now, now we have to do the Wikipedia. So search the Wikipedia is equal to query equal to string. Here we'll do try here if query dot lower, please, lower, and then dot starts with, for example, we're testing who is Elon Musk. I promise it'll do more better results, but for testing we're saying who is Elon Musk. Okay? Oh my gosh, what's this happening? Elon Musk. Okay? And the page equal Wikipedia dot page. Okay? And then if a question like this came, then search the Elon Musk page because it understands it. And then we'll do else. Oopsies. Else page equal to Wikipedia dot page. And inside here is the query, and the auto suggest as false. Okay. If you go over to this side, the Wikipedia page will do Elon Musk, and the auto suggest as equal, please, false, and this one is true. Okay. And then now we'll do some summary equal to the Wikipedia dot summary query sentences 2, we'll put it as 3. Okay. Oh, by the way, so we'll put this here. Okay. We'll do return summary. It's actually page title, not query. Sorry. Okay. Now we'll do except. We're not gonna do exceptions. We're gonna not yet. Wikipedia and then exceptions. And we're not gonna do page. We're gonna be disinhibition. Okay. And then we'll do return if multiple options found found found, and then for found. Instead of doing for, we'll do just put it, and then put a parameters, and then here one like that, and then do dot join dot join e dot options dot options dot options, and then here we'll put this point. Okay, outside the parentheses dot, and then please clarify your query dot, and then in the new accept, this time will be Wikipedia exceptions page error this time. To return no Wikipedia page found. Okay, and then we do this time we'll do accept E and then that. Okay, that's the search Wikipedia. We'll do the next one, which is the def search Google. Search Google. Okay, inside here we'll do the query and speed. Okay, try service equal build as we functioned early on the top here. Build. Okay, build. We want to build. Remember the custom search we enable. We're basically fetching that with the version 1 and the environment develop key Google API. That's the key we had for. Next one's gonna rest equal to service the SSE and then do dot list and then comma right there and do query. All that is correct. We don't want this though. We want dot execute is alright. Then we'll do results equals to rest.get and then put that right there. Inside here, before we do that, we'll put inside here, we'll do the items. Okay, and outside this, okay, we return the slash n, this whole thing. Okay, so exceptions E and then that. The whole Google search Google. One last thing before we get into the surprise thing. Okay, I have the definition right here. Okay, it's right here. Okay, it's YouTube equal to build, and then we install the YouTube version 3 and the YouTube API key. It's basically searching the snippet and the video type, the query, and the max results. The snippet, and then this is the URL. If I control and click on that, and it says video is not available anymore because it is not obviously a video URL, and then that's the whole search YouTube. Now we'll get into the cool surprise. This agent is obviously gonna help us create simple code in this project. I have it right here. String language is equal to string equal to a Python, and then the framework is equal to string that equals we have the whole try thing here. Okay, then have this more code for until we finish the whole generate code. It's just only a simple thing. Okay, you might see a yellow thing here. It's completely fine. We're gonna put it later on. Here is the check if code related. That's why we have the difflib on the top here. Called it top here. Difflet sequence matcher to sequence match if it is code or not code. Okay. Okay. You will have this compare the two string similarity. Sorry. Next one is gonna be the non-YouTube and code results thing. So if the query is equal to a code, don't put any YouTube videos on there, obviously. And then we initialize Gemini. Okay, it's right here. Initialize the LLM. Now the yellow thing was gone because now we have put it a variable right there. And now we have to set up the memory of the agent. It's probably a big one. Starting from here all the way down here. Copy it. So we have the Google search, Wikipedia, and DuckDuckGo search. All here. Also YouTube search. It's the conversational. Then we'll start off by the Streamlit chat interface. Over here. We're basically saying the title here. Okay, research agent. You can name it whatever you like, but I just named it like this. Okay, we're adding the left sidebar. This is I made you guys a nice chat for you guys. Chat right here, and you can add a new chat, and it's all cool things. Okay, we're gonna add this here, right here. The main area with two columns, chat history left and right. Okay, and then we have some more inside that code. Remember that. Oopsies. What's wrong? Sorry, guys. There you go. That's inside the with call one. Okay. Put the handle query here. And put the if all statement here. If all statements there. If all statements are there. And then we'll add here. Okay, the street session right there. Then we will display the conversation right there. And hey guys, we have created our first research agent for the first time. Yay! As I said, it's a big project, but just don't worry about it. It's 300 lines of code. Okay, So if you want to run it, do Control S to save it, Control Shift P, create a new terminal. Okay, here in the VNV, instead of clicking here or writing Python, that thing, you have to write Streamlit run the source, because the directory, so we say click source, and then dash research agent.py. Run it. It'll take a few seconds to launch. Okay, this will open up. Just take a few seconds, and there you go. As I said, the chat control, a new chat, and then it's okay. This error come. What we have to do is to go back here. Okay, it says here. So let's go back to line 214. Let's go here, right here. Instead of this, we'll do expenditure rerun. Okay, there you go, rerun. It's gonna be correct if you control this. Delete that, control shift P. Please, don't want this, we want this. Run that out. This time if you click on it, it's all good. Okay, for example, do who is who is the richest man in the world? Let's do a different question as I promised. In the world, question mark. Submit. I'll be researching. Okay? And obviously, see it says Elon Musk and all this in the video. And I promise I have the code in the link in description below. Okay, and then what I said, the cool canvas thing, let's say create an LLM. Okay, and you click use canvas, click submit, researching, and it has said the code, right? And it says research large language model thing here, and it's just taking, you can tell it to give me code, but right now it just tells what LLM can do. And that's for today's project. I hope you like this project. Please click the like and subscribe button and comment down what I should do next time. Thanks for supporting me and everything you have done. It's all good for me. And have a good day.